Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2. Okay, here we are. We are back in a vampire story. Last I played this was last October, so I figure it's a good spooky time game. So happy October 1st, everyone. Jeez, we last played this 10/28/2023. Alright, let's give this a go. Where did we leave off? Oh no, we are...
It's a bear rug.
Is it just me, or are its eyes following us? I'm sorry, but I don't speak bear.
You speak rug, though.
I better not. I might not be able to bear the weight. No need to show off. I might as well walk.
Okay, fire.
It's a fire. It's what happens when you apply a significant amount of heat.
So I think we already investigated the basement last time.
I had some burning questions for you, but I just forgot them.
Oh, this is going to be...
Burned vampire flesh smells really bad. I better not.
Oh, so now she's admitted she's a vampire.
Bats are very flammable and sensitive to third-degree burns.
Alright, crest.
It looks like someone's family crest. Crest? You are an odd assortment of symbols.
If I were to design my family crest, I would create something a little more subtle. Maybe a bat standing atop a mountain with a gleaming sword thrusting towards the heavens, a bare-bosomed lady clinging to my leg while holding the bloody head of a dragon.
Sure. Touch it.
No way! Too heavy. I can't fly into that.
Yeah, adventure game logic, yeah. I gotta do
It's a
all this
rather
stuff.
nasty-looking gargoyle.
Is it me, or is he actually wearing a wig?
Technically not a gargoyle. Gargoyles are when they are outside the castle and they act as like a spigot for like the rain management or whatever. That's why like gargoyle comes from the same word as gargle, for like gargling water.
Hello up there!
The same root.
Huh. Why won't he talk to us?
Because we're beneath him.
So he looks down on us?
He's stuck up.
He's up on his high horse.
Okay, don't run the joke into the ground.
So this is taking up my full 4K monitor. But on my monitor it's stretched out to the far edges, but looks like the game's native resolution must be a 4:3 aspect ratio. Weird. I might fix it later.
It looks like you could use a shave. That's a pretty serious goatee he's sporting.
I won't mess with it for the stream. The stream.
No need to show off. I might as well walk.
Okay. Rusty sword.
It's a rusty old sword.
That thing looks like it's in pretty bad shape. I bet it would fall apart if you tried to hit anything with it.
What? Talk to it.
Hello, rusty sword. What's your name?
Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez?
How did you know that?
It's carved on the corner. I wonder who he was.
I have no clue. But his parents were a little indecisive when it came to picking a name. It's so rusty. It will definitely shatter if I hit anything with it, but it may have other uses. I'll remember it's here. If I need to go over there, I can simply walk. Flying everywhere in bat form is so 1880s.
Okay. I think we've already been down here. I mean, this is the only save game we had available, so I have to imagine we've already been down here. Unless if I completely forgot to save.
It looks like a poker and a brazier full of hot coals. Obviously, this is another one of Shrowdy's torture devices. Judging from the smell in the air, I'd say it's gotten some use lately.
Is that what that is? Oh, man! I thought maybe somebody was cooking hamburgers down here. My mouth started watering as soon as we came down the steps.
You have good luck. It makes you look so hot. That poker is a little too hot to pick up.
Well then, what about the brazier filled with white-hot coals?
Gee, I don't know, Fudrick. Why don't you try and pick it up and let me know how it goes?
Okay.
It appears to be some sort of hideous torture device. I wonder where the Baroness would find such a thing.
Maybe she went shopping at that trendy new Swedish torture furniture superstore. I've heard they have a wide selection of inexpensive torture gear, and when you walk through the store, they have a bunch of different dungeon rooms set up so you can actually see how your torture device would look once you take it home.
Considering this game came out in like 2008, so that's a key of that.
Hello, Mr. Chair of Unimaginable Pain. I'm going to call you Spike, the chair who always hurt the ones it loved. Absolutely not. That would kill me.
Technically, I think the spikes would have to be made of wood to kill you. So I think you're good. That is, if you really want to sit on a chair designed to cause unimaginable pain.
Okay.
That's a rather odd-looking item. I wonder what it's used for.
I'll take a wild guess. How about grinding stuff?
Okay.
I don't want to touch that thing. It's got lots of residue on it.
Oh, you're not needed? I think we did all this last time, but not entirely.
It is Bob, the Iron Maiden.
Yep. Okay, we've already been through here. Just refreshing my memory. Do you happen to know the combination to Shreddy's coffin?
Do you happen to know the combination to Shrowdy's coffin?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know the whole combination, but I am pretty sure the first number is 0, though. Unfortunately, from my position, I can really only see the first number. Wish I could help more.
Okay. Oh, hey.
Oh, good idea. My, grumbling stomach thinks you should go ask Ozzy, the fountain gargoyle. He might have had a better vantage point of the combination.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
I should warn you, he is a bit rusty in the head and is sometimes impossible to understand.
Well, I will be going.
Well, I better be going. It's been very nice talking with you.
You too.
So talk to the fountain gargoyle. Gargoyle.
It's a rather bizarre-looking fountain.
Is it just me, or is that fountain actually wearing sunglasses?
Well, maybe he's cool. Because when you're cool, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day. Unless you're a vampire, of course. Then the sun shines on you only once, and you burst into flames.
Hello, Mr. Fountain. How are you doing today?
I think he said, "I'd love to chat with you, but it's hard to speak with a high-pressure jet of water emanating from my mouth."
I can imagine. I wonder if there's a way to turn it off somehow.
Okay.
There aren't any valves to shut off the water that I can see. Maybe they're somewhere else.
It's my bed.
You mean it's your coffin, right?
Oh, Frederick, you and your vampire obsession. It's my bed, nothing more.
You say tomato, I say tomato, you say bed, I say it's a velvet-lined pine box that corpses sleep in. I call that a coffin.
I still say it's my bed. And come to think of it, I really need to wash my sheets. For some reason, each morning when I wake up, I am laying on a pile of dirt.
I'm no expert, but I think the dirt is something you vampire types need for some reason. Something about a grave. I swear I read that somewhere.
I'm no vampire, so I won't be needing this dirt.
Okay. Pick it up.
I don't need to be dragging my bed.
Coffin.
I'm going to ignore that. Anyway, I don't need my bed right now, but it's good to know that it's here in case I need it later.
Okay.
It's Shrowdy's coffin. I can't believe we sleep in the same room.
Separate coffins, at least. Sometimes you need to look on the bright side of things.
What is that thing?
Let me see. It looks like there's a small plaque down on the corner of the chair. Let me read it. It says, Acme Groin Crusher.
Aren't you going to follow that up with some kind of witty comment?
Mona, there are some things you simply do not joke about.
It's some sort of fake man thing. I don't know what it is, but it looks like maybe it was made out of clay.
Poor fellow. He really lost his head. I think he's a magically created golem. Somebody made him and sent him here for a reason. Excuse me, by any chance, do you know how to ride a horse and throw a pumpkin?
Okay.
I think we all know what that is.
Okay.
Those are some rats inhabiting the crypt. Hello?
Hey, hello there yourself, Dollface. How you doing today?
You guys just pay for it. We might need some plumbing.
You guys use the pipes, right? We might need some plumbing help.
Yeah, we know this castle's plumbing like the back of our claws.
Do you guys know how to turn off the fountain over there?
We might be able to do that for you. For a price?
Always a price with these guys. Ever heard of altruism?
Yeah, my grandmother had that. Her shaking got so bad we eventually had to hand feed her. This was just before that pie-whacker son of a... got her. So, what about it?
Oh, never mind. What do you want this time?
Well, nothing in particular. Just trade us something of value and we'll fix your pipes. No problem. I'll get Remy the Ratfink to do it for you if we can drag him away from that stupid cookbook he found.
Fine. We'll think of something.
Yeah, you do that. Anything else?
No, that is enough.
Hey, I can never get enough of talking to you, honey pie.
Do you know the combination to Shrowdy's coffin?
You know, we never did try to steal his combo. He never had anything we wanted to, borrow. But I bet Ozzy over at the water pool or Big Bad Barb over here saw something. Why not ask them?
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Hey, anything for you, Dollface. You got any more questions for Papa Frankie over here?
Au revoir.
Okay. Sure. See if there's any plumbing or anything down here.
It's a burning torch. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not set myself on fire.
Okay, can we light this unlit torch?
It's an unlit torch.
Wow, I've never seen one of those. It seems like they never go out. Ever.
This might come in handy, but I'm not carrying it around. I'll keep it in mind.
I think it goes without saying that Shrowdy was definitely carrying one of those for you.
It's a large metal spike, probably used to hold prisoners' coats. Right, Frederick?
Yeah. I mean, no. Actually, it's an art installation by some guy named Vlad Tepes. He used to put a bunch of stuff on it, but I forget what.
It's the handle to the grate that covers the pit. Ugh. It's stuck. The hinges appear to be rusted shut. I won't be able to open this up until the hinges are working. It's the hinge for the grate that covers the pit. It looks like it hasn't been oiled in a long time.
Okay.
These hinges definitely need some lubrication if they're going to work. Well, Fodrick, aren't you going to make some sort of snide comment about the word lubrication?
I thought about it, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't make it past the censors.
Smiley face.
It's a rather ghoulish-looking smiley face.
You've gotta love the power of positive thinking. Here he was, trapped in a dungeon, obviously bleeding, and yet he chose to make a smiley face instead of a frown. It's really quite uplifting if you think about it.
That face really does look quite happy.
You know, it kind of reminds me of a friend of mine named Wilson. Nice guy, but a bit on the quiet side. Real leathery skin, though.
I'm not going to destroy the most pleasant item in this entire room.
Let's see what this is called.
Re-drum. What does re-drum mean?
It's Moo-Rurder spelled backwards, I think. I knew a Moo-Rurder once. He owes me money.
You're really not making any sense. I would rather not touch that.
Yeah, let the maid service take care of it. Speaking of, this place is a mess. I bet they haven't been down here in months.
It's a couple of chains. Ain't gonna happen. I wonder who this Jenny girl is.
Given the fact that it's 1897, I'm more surprised that you're not wondering how you call somebody.
Okay. So what exactly is it? I need to get to the rats. There's about one rat that's reading a cookbook, ratatouille style. Alright, let's go upstairs.
It's a bunch of windows. If I look through them, I can see the beautiful Draxylvanian Alps in the distance.
Really? All I see is a hungry lake monster swimming around the castle looking up this way, then licking whatever passes for his lips.
Hello, windows.
I like windows, all right, but I'm not too fond of gates.
Yeah!
I better not. I don't want to let the cold in.
I don't mind the cold so much. It's the razor-sharp shards of glass that don't sound very appealing.
It's a rather beautiful piece of stained glass.
Yeah, except for that huge freaking spider right in the middle of it.
That's not part of the design. It just crawled up there a few minutes ago.
Holy cripes!
Just kidding. Stained glass. Too bad I will never see the sunlight pass through you. I don't going to smash that. Funny, I used to hate spiders, but over the last year I've learned to like them.
Okay.
No need to show off. I might as well walk.
Sure. Alright, let's go up the right-hand side. Wonder if it's going to be different. Another way.
It's a crystal spray bottle filled with my favorite perfume, Emaciation by Cal Clevine.
Alright, take it.
I'd better grab this.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about this mirror, but I simply don't look like myself.
You're pulling my wing, right?
What do you mean?
Sweetheart, it looks like Shrowdy taped the picture over your mirror, probably because he didn't want you to see, or actually not see, your reflection. Apparently, he had some 6-year-old kid draw the picture.
Wait a minute. What does it say down in the corner? With love from Shrowdy.
Scratch the 6-year-old kid idea. I guess I'll have to add art to my list of things that Shrowdy sucks at. Maybe I'll put it just below escaping vampire hunters.
Okay.
It's my body lotion, oil of old age. The ingredients say made from 95% baby seal oil, clubbed early for maximum freshness.
Yikes! That sounds a little harsh. What's the other 5% made out of?
Ground up kittens.
Oh.
No, just joking. I use all-natural body lotion made from certified organic almond and sunflower oil, vegetable glycerin, certified organic infusions of nourishing and healing herbs, plus custom-blended aromatherapy grade dried fruit oils.
And you can use the grease a hinge.
I better take this. I might need it at some point. I'd tear this picture down, but I'm afraid of what I'll see underneath.
You mean not see, right?
Fruit and nuts. What is fruit and nuts here?
They are bags of Fodrick snack food, a combination of dried fruits and oily nuts.
Everything a growing bat needs. Sunflower seeds, almonds and peanuts, dried apricots and bananas, and a few leftover free-range grubs from the always important insect group.
After we escape, we won't have time to stop and eat, so we better bring these along.
Okay. Look at the walls.
It's a lovely collection of vases.
Mona? Those aren't vases.
What do you mean?
You see the names on them? Edgar von Trapperkeeper, Ferris von Bueller, Klaus von Kiefer. Vases generally don't have proper names or titles. Those are all of the Baroness's dead husbands.
And all this time I thought they were just designer potpourri containers. She sure had a lot of unlucky husbands.
Yeah, unlucky that they met her.
I might need that, but I can't carry it around with me. I'll keep it in mind.
Oh, okay. Memories of all that stuff. That makes sense.
It's my bed.
Really? Because I thought your bed was down in the basement. You know, that pine box with dirt in the bottom that smells a bit like a corpse?
Well, I like sleeping down there better because this room gets way, way too bright. I'm not tired right now. Besides, I rather enjoy staying up late. Although sometimes it makes me so tired, I end up sleeping the entire day away.
Gee, I wonder why. Could it have anything to do with being a vampire?
Vampire schmampire. It's just a simple curse, nothing more. It's a vase full of dead roses. Shrowdy used to bring me flowers every week, but they were always pretty much the same.
Roses?
Dead. If I try to pick them up, they just fall apart. It's better to admire them from afar.
Okay.
It's a hand-drawn picture. I think it's supposed to be Shrowdy's mother.
Picasso, he ain't. That's for sure.
I don't collect art done by lunatics.
Is there any other kind?
True. Very true. Okay. So I think we might need to have to...
It's Shrowdy's
pick up
old
the-
toy box. There are some odd toys in there.
Since Santa only supplies the castle with heaps of coal, the Baroness had to contract some toy outfit run by this creep who wears a red suit and calls himself Sandy Claus.
Picture of Scary Man.
It's a picture of some really weird-looking man. The picture frame says, "From Jack the Gimper to my lovely Baroness."
Man, that is one crazy-looking man. I hope we never run into that guy.
With our luck, we'll probably end up meeting him.
Yay. Animal noise toy?
This animal noise toy just might come in handy.
Okay. Nothing else over there. Let's go outside.
It's a snow-covered planter box. Look at that! Beneath the snow are some flower bulbs. Even with the snow gone, I doubt they'll grow. That dirt looks like it hasn't been refreshed in years. It's a frozen planter box with a few flower bulbs still in it.
You grab the bulbs at all? I'm not getting context.
I've already done that.
You guys really need to grow up.
Oh, have a heart. They're just enjoying their childhood.
Yeah? Well, enjoy it while it lasts, little bulbs. The Reaper spares neither women nor newly budding children.
Turning into a bat just to fly 1 foot and then turning back into a human again is highly overrated.
Okay, anything late?
It's the dark, frigid waters of Lake Varg.
Do people swim in it?
Well, sometimes they float. Usually face down. No, I don't think so. For some reason, Shrowdy's curse keeps me from flying over the lake.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Lake Monster. I think you are so glossy and shiny and powerful looking. I bet you're just misunderstood and not monstrous at all.
Okay. So the bathroom's gonna come in handy at some point. Now let's go to the other side. Other side of the stairs. Oh, okay. It's all the same spot. Note.
It's a note pinned to the control panel.
Let me save your crow's feet and read that for you. It says, Baron Shrowdy, I fixed the control panel for the theater flats. I had to, find something about, cross-wired to some power source? We'll fix it next time, I think. Signed RM. Man, this guy must be a doctor. I can barely read this note.
We'll have to come back to this one.
It's the dedication plaque for this theater.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Shrowdy might have a crush on you.
Fly, fly, fly. It's overweighted, you know. Wish I could pull that down and burn it. That is what I think of Shrowdy and his pathetic attempt to buy my love. It's a mythical horse whose horns are said to grant 3 wishes to whomever touches them.
Actually, that's a male deer. And they don't grant wishes. That's a 9th level spell. You're thinking of a unicorn whose horn is said to neutralize poison, along with many other powers that depend on who's running the game. Even if Draxylvanian unicorns could grant wishes, the material components of such a spell...
Wait, stop! I have something very important to say. Mona is bored.
Fair enough. Anything here to interact with?
There's nothing off stage. It's absolutely, completely empty. There's no reason whatsoever to go back there.
But maybe we should...
Trust me once for a change.
Okay, that's their way of
I don't want to touch that.
keeping you locked in here.
Line? I belong on this stage.
Okay, we'll have to do this a year later. I think we can go grease up that hinge at least. Alright, here we go. Nope. Oof. I was thinking there'd be the inventory up at the top of the screen, but obviously. Okay. Audio.
That loosened one of them up, but I had to use all the lotion in the bottle. Now it's empty.
Okay, so we gotta find more oil, is that it?
It's stuck. The hinges appear to be rusted shut. I won't be able to open this up until the hinges are working.
Okay. Well, we got fruit and nuts. Okay.
That won't work.
think we might be able to bribe the rat with nuts. Or maybe we need to use the nuts on the nut cruncher of the chair there.
Hey, fellas, look who's back! That tall drink of water and the Froodmeister. Now, what can we do for yous?
We have these mixed nuts and dried fruit snacks for you. You think you might want these in exchange for helping us out?
Fruits and nuts, huh? Well, all right. Toss them here.
Here you are. Soon as you are done eating, will you please stop the water from coming out over there?
Hey, these are delicious. Hey, Dino, go kill the water on the fountain. Dean, baby, you okay? Uh-oh, I think he's stuck.
Look, Mona, the water in the fountain stopped.
Oh, well, I guess you two won't ever get the chance to hear him sing Bats Amore. Pity, he was pretty good. Anyway, glad we could be of service, and thanks for the nuts and fruits. Ciao.
Okay.
It's a rather bizarre-looking fountain.
Is it just me, or is that fountain actually wearing sunglasses?
Well, maybe he's cool. Because when you're cool, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day. Unless you're a vampire, of course. Then the sun shines on you only once.
As this is a torture chamber and all, I think I'm just going to keep my hands to myself. Bonsoir.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Ozzy. I'm a fountain. Yeah, fountain, and I think I'm a... Well, wait, what was the question?
Seems like maybe this guy's been drinking something else besides water.
What do you do down here?
What do you do down here?
Well, I sit around and watch things, you know, you know, there are people that come in and out of here, and sometimes I see things, and I like to write songs, but what's my name again?
You said you see things around here. What kind of things?
You said you see things around here? What kind of things?
Usually, it's blokes getting tortured, but aside from that, there's usually a couple of people who come down here just before sunrise, and then they climb into them funny-looking beds. But one is a short, pasty-faced dude with a bad temperament. But the other one, she's a tall, good-looking broad. You know, she looks a lot like you, actually.
That's because it is me. My name is Mona. That short, pasty-faced dude you mentioned is keeping me locked in this castle against my will.
That's not right. Is there anything I can do to help?
You said you see Shrowdy. When he goes to bed, does he do anything unusual?
Well, it seems like he's always fumbling about with that weird clock on the side of his bed.
Weird clock?
Well, yeah, I see him dialing in a couple of numbers. I assumed it might be a reminder he set for himself to take his meds on account of him being nuts and all, right? But I have some experience with medication myself. Or should I say, medicating myself.
Ozzy, would you mind telling us the numbers he uses?
Oh, yeah, right, sure. Yeah, well, I think there are 3 numbers, but I only know 2 of them. And the numbers are 3 and 7, and I know that 7 is the final number.
Okay, 037.
Thank you, Ozzy. You've been very helpful.
That's all.
That is all I need to know. It won't budge. The coffin has some kind of combination lock on the side of it.
Okay, I thought that would have been obvious. And, get the combination down.
It's Shrowdy's coffin. I can't believe we sleep in the same room.
Separate coffins, at least. Sometimes you...
Come on.
A lady never spits on things, but I prefer not to turn into a...
Alright, maybe I need to go in here, grab this.
You did it, Mona! The coffin is opening!
It's Shrowdy's pillow. Too bad Shrowdy isn't lying there. If he were, I would use this pillow to smother the life out of him.
Remember, Mona, he's already dead.
Well then, I'd use it to smack him over the head.
In that case, you'd better hope Shrowdy doesn't have a backup pillow. Otherwise, you'd be risking a full-blown vampire pillow fight.
Knowing what a little pervert Shrowdy is, I'm not sure I want to know what's under his pillow.
Darn, it's only the newspaper. You kinda got my hopes up there for a minute.
Pictures of Mona.
Looks like Loverboy had a few pictures made of you. How does that make you feel?
Sorry, I couldn't speak for a moment. I had to swallow a mouthful of bile back down. I'm not going to take any of those pictures.
Can I have one?
Only if you want me to rip your wings off. It's a copy of the Draxylvanian Tribune.
The headline reads, "No leads in the continued disappearance of local paper boys. The Gothford United play the Vlad's Landing All Blacks tonight in championship. And Mayor Vinton of Gothford Falls is predicted to survive recall vote."
Okay.
I'm gonna grab this. It might come in handy.
As much as I'd like to keep one as a souvenir, I value my life too much to try it.
Okay, fair enough. So, we got this. Urban fashions, banner. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Use the memory of the unlit torch. The lit torch.
Yes, if I need to light the torch, that would do it.
All we need now is a few hundred close friends with pitchforks and sticks, and we'll be ready to storm the castle of the local mad scientist.
Ugh, that is such an unimaginative cliche.
Okay.
That's strange. I never realized the castle had a sub-basement. It looks a little hot in there.
Who's that mean-looking dude with the pitchfork? And who is that standing next to him?
You mean the guy with the stupid look on his face and the name tags that says, "My name is George"? I have no idea.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mr. Big Red Dude with the spiked tail. You're lucky I forgot to bring my fiddle, otherwise I'd challenge you to the musical duel of the century, and I'd kick your calcer.
It's the hinge for the grate that covers the pit. It looks like it hasn't been oiled in a long time.
Okay, let's see here. There it goes. Got the animal. Nice toy.
An animal noise toy doesn't go with that.
got more snacks, perfume. Need more grease for the hinge. Maybe grind some of the fruits and nuts? I don't know.
That doesn't need any fruits and nuts snack. That doesn't need any fruits and nuts snack.
Empty bottle.
Hello?
Hey, hello there yourself, Dollface. How you doing today?
Iron Maiden.
Au revoir.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I better be going. It's been very nice talking with you.
You too.
Okay. Alright, I gotta walk through here. So, let me cheat totally. Okay. Okay, we need to find the gargoyle that holds the key. Sheets give you silent treatment. Smack him around with something big. Okay, I think I already smacked him around with the mace from the torture chamber. Look at the tower section of the roof. Like the turret, mountain those clues picks Edgar uses to hang his. Okay. I have to go back to the bridge now. We gotta do some fast forward travel. Scroll bar, actually.
I think it is nighttime we go.
Funny, I had that exact thought.
I hate changing out in public. If I need to go over there, I'll just walk.
Come on.
Let's go see what's up.
Okay, I didn't even know this area was up here.
Ah, Edgar's up. And he's sober.
Sober? Are you sure? Not from where I'm standing. Excuse me, Mr. Raven? Might I have a quick word with you?
Yeah, sure.
My name is Mona. What's yours?
The name's Edgar. Hey, I've seen you before. You're that gal the short guy keeps locked up in the tower, aren't you?
Yes, my full name is Mona De Lafitte. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And yes, I am sad to say that for the past year, Shrowdy has kept me locked up in this castle. But now I finally have a chance at freedom. Earlier tonight, Shrowdy was killed. We heard his screams from across the lake.
Dead, huh? Well, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. So now the castle is yours. Don't worry about me staying here. I'm building a permanent nest in Gosford Falls near where my girl lives. But until I make a good nest, collect my fortune, she won't marry me. So this is my bachelor pad till then.
I can't get through the door that's right below you. Rufus, one of the gargoyles, has the key, but he won't give it to us.
Well, I'd like to help you, but I don't know too much about those gargoyles. All I know is that every time I do my business, I hear one of them yelling up at me from below.
Oh!
Well, I'm a bird. I do bird stuff. But they haven't had much to complain about lately. I'm a bit backed up, if you know what I mean.
Maybe.
Yeah, the carrion pickings are always pretty slim in the winter. But come spring, it'll be a veritable feast of dried out carrion. That'll get the old pipes flowing.
Good to know, I guess. How do you like living in Castle Varg?
It's all right. I can do what I want, hang out with my buds, party, drink. No one bothers me. But I feel out of touch sometimes way out here. When I was in the city, I was in the know. Could follow my favorite sports team, hear the latest gossip. Sometimes it's just too isolated around here. You know what I mean?
I do. You just need to feel more connected to the world, more informed. I do too. As soon as I'm back in Paris, things will be back to normal.
Great. Well, good luck with that.
Do you know of another way into this part of the castle?
Nah. This place is sealed up tighter than... Well, it's sealed up tight. Just before you got here, that short fellow went around installing bars and locks and boarded up almost every window and door to this part of the castle. I guess Shrowdy didn't want someone, probably you, to get in for some reason.
Okay.
That is all I need to know. It's Edgar's wash tub. He's using it. It would be rude for me to knock him out and take it. The clothesline has Edgar's clothes on it, held up by clothespins. It's one of Edgar's clothespins.
Can I do it?
Edgar, can I have one of those clothespins?
Whoa, no can do, lady. I'd love to loan you one, but I am way behind in my laundry. My clothes are smelling so bad they're even offending me, and that's saying something.
It is. It really is.
So I'm going to have to use my line, washer, and clothespins until I'm done.
It's a doorway into Edgar's roost. It's already open. Edgar, may I look around your roost?
Go ahead, be my guest. Look all you want, but stay away from the green stuff in the corner to the left. I'm not sure what it is, or was, or is now, but I think it growled at me last night, but go on in.
Oh no, that's okay. Thank you. It's an old angelic-looking statue standing right on the edge of the tower. Statue, why are you here? It seems strange to have a statue like you on a castle like this.
I think this castle had a lot of nicer looking statues on it before the Baroness lost her last husband. I think this is the last one.
Oh, how moving. Well then, we have to preserve it at all costs, right?
Yeah, of course, unless we want to smash it for fun.
Sorry, statue. But I'm afraid you might have to be destroyed for the common good.
Or we could just learn to live in this castle forever and preserve the statue. Nah, the statue's toast.
That flight up here was exhausting. Why don't I just walk until I catch my breath?
Push it.
Oh. Well, that didn't work. I'm stronger than I was, but I still can't push this over.
Okay. What is it I need to do? You fly for the door. Close, okay. Give him the newspaper. Okay.
Whoa, don't be giving stuff away for free. What are we gonna get in return?
I don't think that wants to read the paper. I don't think that wants to read the paper. I don't think that wants to read the paper.
Okay, from the left side of the bed, there's a person Okay, let's go. Down to the torture area. I think we can get some more grease with the nuts. Yeah, Frederick isn't really sitting exactly right, but whatever. With the crushing control.
Let's crush Frederick's fruits and nuts.
Hold on, what are you doing? Mona, please wait!
Relax, Frederick. They are just the fruits and nuts from your cage.
Oof. On a somewhat related note, I'll let you know when my heart restarts.
Alright, empty bottle.
This bottle is empty. I can fill it up with this dripping oil.
Perfect. Okay, use with hinge.
That did it. Both hinges are now loose. That did it. The pit is now open.
Man, that smells horrible.
Ugh.
Okay. Watch as it explodes.
Oh my! Frederick! It looks like a pile of rotting bodies. How revolting!
It looks like there are a couple of fresh ones down there. They still got some meat on them.
Why on God's good green earth did the Baroness dump bodies down here?
Now we know why it stinks so bad. I had heard rumors about the fate of the Baroness's numerous guests after they came here, but man, she was one messed up witch.
Oh my! Frederick! It looks like a pile of... It's a good thing I haven't eaten anything this morning. Otherwise, I might be making a contribution to whatever's down in that pit.
You mean you're on the verge of blowing chunks, yodeling in the gully, talking to Ralph on the big white telephone, executing a Technicolor yawn, launching lunch, delivering street pizza, or involuntarily creating a personal protein spill?
Frederick, you're more than a little twisted, but highly creative.
That won't accomplish anything, I'm afraid. Sorry.
There is no way I'm going down into that pit. The spell Shrowdy has on me has made all my senses more powerful, including my sense of smell. I cannot go near that odor.
Okay, send the minion.
P.U. That smells so bad, I don't think I can even go near it. The only way I'd ever go down there is if the smell was somehow removed. It is that bad. But I have no problem with carrion. In fact, carrion jerky makes the best jerky.
The perfume?
There's not enough perfume in the world to cover that smell.
What am I missing here? Back to the coffin area, try to touch the fountain. I've already talked to the fountain. Alright. And find out something about a book. Ask the rats about the book. Okay, we've already found the gargoyle that has the key. Oh, okay. Alright, I think I understand what needs to go on here. First off, let's go talk to the Iron Maiden. Apparently we need to know something about a book. We get it from her. Her knowledge of the book.
I better be going. You too.
Okay. These transitions from talking to her to going back to the room takes a hell of a long time. Let's head back upstairs real quick before I forget. Apparently there's like a perfume refill bottle.
It's Flodrick's gilded cage.
Yeah, it seems I've spent my life behind bars. Up the river, doing some hard time.
Hard time? What's so hard about living in the cozy cage with a steady diet of snacks? You love your cage, so stop trying to play the bad boy role. It doesn't suit you.
There goes my street cred.
What? How were we supposed to see that?
It's a large bottle of perfume I used to refill my crystal spray bottle.
Okay.
I'm going to take this.
What? You can't even see it. Absolute BS right there. It's a good thing we didn't get to a point where we actually needed it. I was walking around like an idiot or something, but... Okay. Adventure game logic.
It's one of Edgar's clothespins. Don't worry, little clothespin. I'll save you and take you away from those smelly clothes to a place where it smells only of flowers and fresh-cut grass.
Man, she's got a thing for clothespins.
She was raised by one.
Edgar, can I have one of those clothespins?
No can do, lady. Have to use that. Give it to you when I'm done.
No, that would be rude and unladylike.
Punch him in the face.
Excuse me, Mr. Raven. Might I have a quick word with you?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know of another way into this part of the castle?
Nah. This place is sealed up tighter than... Well, it's sealed up tight. Just before you got here, that short fellow went around installing bars and locks and boarded up almost every window and door to this part of the castle. I guess Shrowdy didn't want someone, but probably you, to get in for some reason.
That is all I need to know. It's Edgar's wash tub. Excuse me, Mr.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
I just want to look at him. So I somehow
That is all I need to know.
trade him the newspaper.
It's Edgar Edgar's wash tub.
Clothespin.
He's using it. Better not. I don't want to get them all wrinkled. Edgar, can I borrow some of your clothes for Frederick? He needs to cover up a bit, don't you think?
Bath would help more than new clothes. Why not just drop them in the tub and I'll scrub them down?
That is an excellent idea. I like your thinking.
Don't I get a say in this? Wait, I do. And it's no.
Too bad.
I know bats are like cats and lick themselves clean, but really, that is disgusting. You should try and bathe like regular people.
I think you got it wrong. You humans should lick yourselves clean. You don't know what you're missing.
I would take the clothespin if Edgar wasn't right there doing his laundry. Frederick, persuade Edgar to give us the clothespin with that silver tongue of yours.
One silver-tongued devil coming up. Yo, Edgar, my main raven. What say you loan us that pin over there? Just need it for something.
Nah, I need it to wash my clothes. They've been sitting in my roost so long I thought they were gonna sprout mushrooms. I need to clean.
Come on, just for a few minutes. No big deal. Relax.
Stop busting my tail feathers.
What's your problem? You got plenty. Just let me have one for a few minutes. What's the big deal? A few minutes.
You got wax in those big ears of yours? I'm doing my friggin' laundry. Now beat it before I beat you. Stop busting my feathers already.
All right, forget about it. Was my tongue silver enough for you?
Sterling. Frederick, talk to him.
Let's just say I don't have the tools of persuasion you have. I think he'll...
Here you go. It's the latest edition of the Traxylvania Times Picayune. Ignore the bloodstains. I think it's yesterday's edition.
Hey, thanks. Now I can find out how the All Blacks are doing. I really appreciate it.
As a reward, can we borrow your clothespin for a while?
Yeah, no problem. I won't need it since I want to catch up with this paper for a while.
Alright, perfect. I think you used the clothespin Frederick. We can pinch off his nose. And there we go. Alright, use this on
Frederick, I have this clothespin you can use for your nose.
Gee, thanks, Mona. I didn't get you anything. I'll put it on when you need me to.
Okay, so that's how you go to different pages.
It's pretty nasty down here, Mona. This place has more paper boys than a newspaper delivery convention, and more wizard types than a Scottish school for witchcraft and wizardry. This one was a kid with glasses. One of the bodies has legs that were pretty muscular. There's definitely some high-fiber flesh residue left on the thigh bones. I could pull off a chunk if we need it. Hey, Mona, will you do me a favor?
But of course, Frederick. What do you want?
Don't ask me for any more favors.
Okay, some fiber. What do we do with the fiber? Okay, we need to cure Edgar's indigestion. So let's type in again. Oh yeah, Edgar's the Raven. Okay. Sit through the entire patch transformation animation again. The game's not that bad, it's just, you know, the walking to and fro gets a little annoying.
Frederick, use the clothespin on your nose again. Go down and get some dried carrion meat for Edgar. That might get his, his...
Yeah, I know, pipe's moving. Good idea. The results of that might motivate Rufus to move his stone butt. I'm on it.
It didn't have to, you know, show all of this, we get the idea. We're just there.
You'll have to excuse me. I've got some business to attend to. Like I said, a bird's gotta do what a bird has gotta do.
What the? Hey, watch it, you smelly miscreant. If I didn't have to guard this door, I'd come up there and give you the thrashing of a lifetime.
Blow it out your pie hole, Rufus, or I'll take better aim next time.
Excuse me, Mr. Raven?
Yeah, sure.
Talking about? I don't think so, but that is all I know.
That is all I need to know. It appears to be a pile of bird droppings. How disgusting.
At least it blends in with the smoke.
It's that snobbish gargoyle Rufus.
No, don't talk to me. I saw what you did, and I hold you just as responsible as that fleabag Edgar. So, move along.
I may not have the mace anymore, but I've still got my fists.
Mr. Gargoyle, prepare to receive the contents of the oversized barrel of whoop butt that Mona is about to open on you.
I'll not lower myself to engage in fisticuffs with an undead hussy or a tick-infested rat.
Tick? Where? I thought I ate them all this morning.
How dare you? I am no hussy.
Your proportions say otherwise.
You don't care for the classic hourglass shape, eh? I hear ya. I'm a more Rubenesque bat myself, but sometimes...
Fudrick, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, you can't talk to my friend like that no matter how over proportioned she is. That better?
Loads. I think he'd smack me right out of the air if I got near him. I'll stay in human form, thank you.
Okay, I think maybe we can drop the statue on him. I don't know why we could do it now, but not earlier. But let's see.
Well, that didn't work. I'm stronger than I was, but I still can't push this over. Excuse me, Mr. Raven?
Yeah, sure.
I can't get through the doors.
Well, I'd like to help you, but I don't know too much about those gargoyles. All I know is that every time...
Oh!
Well,
Maybe.
yeah, the carrion pickings are always pretty slim in the winter.
Good to know. That is all I...
Okay, this is the rest of the oh wait. So we probably just need to stay up there and use the memory of the sword. Get back.
Let's see you take this under advisement, jerkweed.
Ah! Get wrecked, scrub.
Yippee!
Okay, there we go.
So much for calm, cool, and collected. I'd say he lost his head.
Chin up, Rufus. Why so down?
You have to keep looking up.
His only direction, really.
He's feeling down and out.
Without a body, he looks like a lowlife.
You're depressing me. Don't be such a downer.
I lost the contact. Rufus, can you find it for me?
How does it feel to be a member of the lower class?
Rufus, do I need to clip my nose hair?
Lonely now that you have no body?
Enough. I get it. I get it. I have no body and I'm just a head. Happy now?
Yes, pretty much.
Pry open Rufus's head.
Down, Rufus, down! If I get anywhere near him, I think he'll bite my hand off. You don't have any shoulders.
I find your humor as tasteless as that ridiculously gaudy black gown you're wearing.
Speaking of taste, how's about we position you directly under that raven's roost over there? I understand that Edgar is fixing roadkill tacos this evening. Tomorrow morning should be quite disgusting.
You wouldn't dare. How could you be so cruel?
Well, I guess I'm just a jerk. Fudrig, help me move Mr. Soon-to-be water closet over to the ledge.
Okay. Take your damned key.
Okay. Progress.
Okay, let's see if this key will finally do the trick. Hooray! A boat is still here, Fudrig! Finally, we have a way to escape this damnable castle!
Not so fast, Toots. Looks like we got ourselves a small problem. Unless you happen to have a couple of oars hidden in that dress of yours, we're not going anywhere. It's kind of hard to paddle a boat without the actual paddles.
Feasting Shen! Can't anything be easy around here?
Without those oars, it's going to be impossible to make it across the lake. The current is way too strong.
Yeah,
and then there's
mostly
Inky.
one oar right here.
Let me think. Mona? Remember when I said we had a small problem?
Yes, Fudrig?
Well, I think it just got bigger.
What the hell is that?
You mean, who the hell am I? And hell is right, for it is I, Shrowdy. I am back.
I didn't think it was possible to
Return from the dead as an all-powerful shadow spirit?
get even uglier than you were. That is amazing.
Mock me all you want, little rodent, because in my moment of triumph I care not what you think. You, on the other hand, my dear, I care deeply about. My brilliant dark jewel. Not even my death can keep us apart.
How did you manage this? You aren't that clever.
You can thank the magical arcane tome my mother used to create me. She told me I was the living manifestation of black magic itself. And so, although my vampire body has perished, my dark spirit shall live on forever.
Aha! I knew you couldn't have done this on your own.
Regardless, you and I shall never be separated again. I will be with you for all of eternity, my sweet.
It hurts!
Yes, my dear. Although I am no longer susceptible to the vulnerabilities all vampires suffer, you, on the other hand, are. So, as long as I maintain the sign of the cross near this boat, you will never be able to escape this island.
Hey, Mona. Unfortunately, stupid Doc and Cloudy over there might be right. I'm not strong enough to pull those oars out of his hands, and you can't get close enough. We're gonna have to find somebody, or something else to do it for us.
Okay, I'm looking at the screen that I'm using with monitors, and really, his face is like super snappy. Oh, well, I'll fix it for next time.
It's one of the boats Shrowdy uses to get back to the mainland. Look at that thing. It gives me nightmares.
That boat just might be our ticket out of here.
It's the malodorous residue of the corporeal form of the formerly diabolical, villainous, fiendish, malevolent, and just plain annoying Shrowdy von Kiefer.
Yeah, can't touch Shrowdy.
I can't. Shrowdy is keeping me away with those oars shaped into a cross.
Anything else?
kidding. It's the chain used to raise the portcullis.
The port of what?
Portcullis. You know, a strong grating, usually comprised of iron, designed to slide along vertical grooves at the sides of a gateway of a heavily fortified medieval structure.
Yeah, otherwise known as a gate. Couldn't you just say gate? You could have saved yourself a couple of syllables.
It is a specific type of gate.
You are the weakest link.
Dated.
The gate is already open. It's the malodorous residue of the...
Anything else around here?
It's a window. People put them in walls to allow for better visibility and increased ventilation. Anybody in there? I didn't get that.
Perfect.
Okay, I got that.
Sounds like a Frankenstein or something.
No, I don't think so. I'd fly in there and check it out if I was sure I'd be able to come back, but I'm not, so I won't. Sorry.
Oh, this is a completely different area.
They are very large, very sharp axes.
Oh! Maybe we should use it to cut Shrowdy into pieces.
I don't think that'll work. Shroudy's nothing more than a swirling pile of black mist.
Well, maybe we should grab it and wave it really fast in front of him so that he blows away. Well, I don't hear you making any suggestions.
It's a suit of armor that seems to be made of... Is that cardboard?
Yeah, that's right. Edgar told me that the old witch was running low on money, so she started selling stuff from the castle and replacing it with cardboard duplicates.
What did she spend the money on?
The torture chamber.
Poor guy. He seems so stiff.
Maybe we should put some oil on him.
You think so?
Sure. Then we just need to find a scarecrow and a lion, and we're good to go.
I'm not going to fight Shrowdy with an axe. This situation calls for more brains than brawn.
If you ask me, I don't think it would hurt if you took a few whacks at him with an axe.
Alright, let's grab a sugar bowl. Not sure what else we can do
This looks like something I might be able to use, eventually. I don't think I'll need the cup, but the straw might be useful.
Okay.
It's a bowl of sugar. People use it to make things sweeter. It's some sort of pewter cup with a lid and straw. Very odd.
It's just a sippy cup used by little kids so they don't spill their drink. I bet this was Shrowdy's.
Shrowdy's baby cup? He still uses it?
If you hadn't noticed, the guy was a little weird.
So they didn't try to hide anything off the margins.
Shrowdy always keeps the fireplaces lit.
I am curious if this curse I'm under could actually grow back a hand that was burned off. But I'm fairly certain it would be incredibly painful. Oh, look! What an impressive carving! I wonder who it's supposed to be.
I believe that's Dara Flame, the Greek god of fireplaces.
Oh, come on! You're making that up, aren't you?
No, I'm serious. I read about it in my mythology book. Dara Flame was Achilles' cousin. He fought in the Battle of Troy and was felled when he was struck with a fireplace poker in the shin.
I better not. Some of the statues around here almost seem to be alive. I don't want to get my fingers bitten off.
Can I talk?
Hello, Mr. Statue. No reply. What's the matter? Sculptor got your tongue?
He's just stuck up. There.
It looks like a picture of the Baron von Kiefer. The woman standing next to him must be the Baroness. She has a very strange look on her face.
I think the artist was trying to capture a subtle, I'm going to murder this poor bastard as soon as I get a chance sort of feeling.
I'd say he succeeded. I only speak to art that speaks to me.
This one is speaking to me. It's saying, throw me out.
I don't want to ruin it. Oh, maybe I do, but I'm too lazy to pull it down and throw it into the fire. I can see it fine right here.
This isn't gonna do anything.
I can't use this straw with that.
Oh, okay. Let's check over here. Wait, is there something? Is that knife grabbable? No, grabbable.
It appears to be a large mixing bowl.
What's it used for?
Generally, you use it for combining different types of food items. Then you cook or eat the mixed results.
Sounds too complicated. Humans should really learn how to eat raw bugs, grubs, and maggots like us bats. Way healthier and a lot less work.
Frederick, the human idea behind eating food is to fill the stomach, not empty it repeatedly after each meal.
Really? You guys are so weird.
I don't really feel like cooking right now.
Okay. Grab the cat food.
I might need this.
Sure.
It's an empty shelf. Looks like Shrowdy didn't keep much food in the place.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably because when he gets hungry, he drinks people's blood instead of chowing down a bowl of frosted Frankenbolt cereal. But man, those sure are good. I love those mini marshmallows, though I was not happy when they changed the red scars to pink beakers.
I would gladly pick something up for you if there was something there.
And if it was something really obscure that would help us solve a puzzle that would ultimately get us off this rock.
Well then, there's that, of course. Looks like someone is growing mushrooms and mold in there.
Mona, I think that growth used to be loaves of bread.
What? Disgusting! What happened to the chef for this castle?
I think when Shrowdy was born, instead of making dinner, he became dinner.
Tough luck for him, no?
Is this a bottle of poison? Yeah, look at the bottle of poison up there, but I guess you can't really do anything with it.
I'm afraid if I pick that up, I might contract some sort of terribly fatal disease.
A disease that kills you, gives you anemia, and then causes your skin to be so sensitive you can't stand to be exposed to sunlight and makes you want to drink salty-tasting Merlot? A disease like that?
Yes, exactly, Frederick. One cannot be too careful.
Anything over here? Garbage.
It's a garbage chute.
The garbage chute was a really wonderful idea. What an incredible smell you've discovered. Let's get out of here.
No, wait!
Wait for what? This thing smells.
I'm not sure. I had to say no wait for some reason. I'm better now. It's past.
Well, does he still have the... Okay, I did not click on that. Yeah, here we go. Does he still have the thing?
That won't accomplish anything, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! What an evil-looking device. I wonder what it's used for.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say opening cans.
Cheetah! You looked at the sentence line. Let's see if this thing's working.
Oh my god! It smells like a toddler had an accident, then wrapped it in moldy Limburger cheese and stuffed it in the armpit of a corpse that's been rotting in the sun all day.
Frederick! Look, it's a cat! He went back into hiding. Apparently he agrees with your assessment of the food.
Yeah, I guess it just doesn't want to spend the next 72 hours in the bathroom.
Okay. Do anything with this big spoon?
Eastwick's dehydrated hogwarts, made with only the freshest free-range hogs. Ain't gonna happen. Looks like the Baroness left in a hurry. Apparently, she didn't get to eat her last meal.
I'm kind of confused. What was she doing eating food anyway? Shouldn't she have been drinking blood?
Based on what we've learned so far, I don't think Shroudy's mother was a vampire. Sounds like she was more of a witch.
I guess what you're saying then is Shrowdy is a real son of a witch.
I bet it would be crunchy and full of minerals, but I think I'll have to pass. Thank you very much. It's a couple of ovens, still warm. Shrowdy must have wanted to warm something up.
Mulled hemoglobin with a cinnamon stick.
Darn! I left my recipe for frog de fromage back in Paris.
Hex this mess.
It says, hex this mess.
Lame. I can come up with way better ones, like access my largesse, or obsess on my sundress, or suppress this press, or impress the T-Rex, or...
Or stifle this trifle. I like that one a lot.
That doesn't rhyme with mess. Lame.
No,
Point
I
at
better
it.
not. It probably does have a hex on it.
Okay. With these hooks.
I know this is going to sound strange, but that cauldron is cooking something that smells absolutely delicious.
You're right. I have heard that demonic foot stew can be really savory.
Should we try some?
Only if you want the most foul spirits from the deepest pits of heck devouring your soul, and then controlling your body like a puppet with palsy, doing their evil bidding for all eternity.
Although that does sound like an experience of a lifetime, I'll stick with my Merlot.
I wouldn't pick that up, Mona.
Why not?
The leg is still twitching. You're only supposed to take it out after it slows to 1 to 3 twitches per second. Then you know it's done.
Oh,
There appears to be a small hole in the kitchen wall. I wonder if something lives back there.
I'm sure that's just evidence of some spat between Shrowdy and the Baroness. You know how teenagers can be. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to open old wounds. Did you have a traumatic adolescence?
Huh? Oh, no. I'm sad because the Baroness obviously missed. After a limited amount of consideration, I've concluded that I will not be sticking my hand in there.
Hey, Mona, know any whole songs?
Of course I know whole songs, but I don't really have time to perform an opera for you right now. That is a good idea, but I can tell from here that there is a warren of passageways in there, and I am highly claustrophobic. It looks to be some sort of poop or left here for an animal of some sort.
Like, I don't know, a cat?
Or a big rat, furry lizard, strange man-eating plant, a panda bear, a 6-foot chicken. You never know. Don't jump to any conclusions.
How about we jump to the conclusion of this conversation?
I think it looks perfect where it is.
Wood pile.
It looks like extra pieces of the wood that's burning in the kitchen furnace. I could not use that wood.
How about with a goat? Or even on a boat? Would you? Could you on a boat?
Why are you talking that way?
I thought you wanted to rhyme.
No.
Okay, suit yourself. I'm easy.
There's something on the window. We can't really see it. Anyway. Onward.
It's a butter knife. I better take this knife. I think I might need it.
Yeah, let's go there.
The craftsmanship of these windows is exquisite. It looks like two snakes intertwined and two purple tentacles.
I hate purple tentacles. I prefer the green ones. Much nicer.
This looks like one of Shrowdy's old coloring books. It has a picture of a newt in it. Glad to see he was at least a normal child.
Except he did this as an adult. This is fresh crayon, and that's a new box.
Oh dear. That is not going to happen.
Okay.
I don't talk to things like that.
Take the crayon.
This will be useful. I'll take it.
Alright. Looks like you got a Xbox in there. Sticky note.
You better stop talking to us, Mr. Notepad. You've been holding out on us, and we don't like it.
Yes, yes. We have ways to make you talk.
Wait, we do?
Well, technically, no. It's an inanimate object. You okay?
All this weird magic stuff is confusing.
No, I think we might be able to do a rubbing and get whatever message was written on there.
I read about this neat trick of using a pencil to read word impressions in a book once.
You read?
All right. My friend read the book, okay?
You have friends who read?
Okay. So my friend's brother read the book that had this neat trick in it and told me about it. There. Happy? Let's see if this will work.
Okay.
Your friend's brother's author is a genius.
Alright, what does it say?
Aha! Look, Frederick! A clue.
Brilliant! What's it say?
It's a list of book titles. A Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake. Draxylvania on 2 pints a day. The Dark Knight Returns. And Sharpening Your Fangs, a parent's guide to raising the perfect vampire. What does all this mean?
Great job, Sherlock. Apparently we found the clue, but what it's a clue for is a mystery.
I thought you were Sherlock. It's too sticky. It'll stick to everything in my pockets and gather lint and get all gross.
Okay, sure.
It's the Baroness's desk. Looks like there's some kind of journal sitting on it.
Ooh, a journal. Let's read it. Maybe we'll find out which boys she likes and what she thinks of her parents.
I don't think it's that kind of journal, Frederick.
It just says, visit von Kiefer, and then there's a period and the word come. It's very interesting.
That makes no sense. If only we had the time. Perhaps later.
I don't know if, are you actually supposed to go to that website?
It's a shelf full of weird rectangles.
They're called books.
Boring.
Okay, we want the Crystal Lake one first. Okay, this is one of the ones that was on the list.
Draxylvania on just 2 pints a day, a traveler's guide. Clockwoman. From here to that spot right over there. 11 things that taste really, really bad. Introductory Lessons in Stair Diving by D. Karras. Operation Echo by W. Eakin. The Imbecile's Guide to Sanitarium Treatment by Dr. S. Loomis. Gila Monsters, The Forbidden Fruit.
Okay. We want a teen's guide to Crystal Lake.
A Teen Camper's Guide to Crystal Lake Basin.
A weird sound effect on there. So this one has like a green gem on it. You got a Jason Voorhees back there. All right, green gem, and then G-shaped squiggle spiral. Then Draxylvania. What's the next one? And the last one are okay, the Dark Knight Returns has like a moon, or like a moon shape with a like a duck looking thing. And then Sharpening Your Fangs has like a Z. So I'm not really sure what the puzzle
I'm
here
done
is.
with these books for now.
Wasn't really giving me an option to like press the books or something. feeding on a pint a day. So that middle one is completely missing. Range, I think we'll come back to that. Alright, this leads back out here.
I would like to talk to that, but it lacks brains, lungs, and interesting thoughts to share. I'm sorry, but I don't speak bear.
For books, combine those bookcase, we don't need to use those yet. But if you're impatient or too lazy to run back later on, you don't need them. Look up the notes in the bookcase. One can be found on each shelf. Or the middle one, write down the symbols. Okay. Okay, go back to the dining room. Exit to the right. Okay, so there's a little can of cat food in the kitchen. Okay. We're going the wrong way. Siamese cat food. Alright, let's grab that.
I might need this. Let's try this food.
It'd be cool to have a can opener like that, you know?
Hey, Fudrick! He likes it!
Knife him!
No, I can't hurt this poor creature. In fact, I think maybe I'll help her. That collar looks a little too tight.
Glad you reconsidered, for your own sake. You know what they say, never bring a knife to a gunfight.
Look out, Mona. Sounds like this kitty might be packing heat.
Okay.
It's a kitty-like thing. Bonsoir. Who are you?
Hi, Wackett. A better question would be, who was I? I used to be the Baroness von Kiefer's familiar.
What's a familiar?
A familiar is kind of a special guardian that witches use. I used to serve the Baroness in various ways. Protect her special items while she was away. You know, that kind of thing. Back in the day, I even had some limited magical powers of my own.
What happened?
Well, I guess I wasn't as powerful as the Baroness was hoping, so my job was outsourced to a homunculus.
What do you do around here?
Mostly hunt rats. I used to do it just for sport, but I have to admit Shrowdy hardly ever feeds me, and the rats are downright tasty.
Do you always eat the rats you catch?
Eventually. Although sometimes I just smack them around for a few hours and maybe scratch them a couple of times. Then I pretend to lose interest. At some point, they figure they're actually going to escape and make a run for it. At the last second, I pounce on them. If I time it just right, I can feel the wave of crushing despair wash over them. It's really a lot of fun.
Damn, that's harsh.
No, it's harsh when I do it to them a second time. You know, just before I bite their little heads off and nibble on their tiny feet.
You mentioned you used to guard various items. What type of things specifically?
Mostly I watched over 2 very special books in the library. To say more would be indiscreet.
You mentioned you used to guard various items. What type of things specifically?
Mostly I watched over 2 very special books in the library. To say more would be indiscreet.
2 very special books. That's why I had to listen to that one twice. I think that might be related to the bookshelf we looked at earlier.
That is all I need to know.
I think I saw a statuette or something, but yeah, anyway, we will get further into this next time. So until next time,